Hello everyone and welcome to the Art of Teaching Art. Today I'm going to show you how to add water onto a monoprint. Now this is an actual monoprint, and when I put water on it I'm fully expecting the monoprinting ink, which is water soluble, to smudge and dissolve, and I think it will give a really interesting effect to selected areas. I'm not going to try and do all of the areas. I've got the actual picture I used here so I can see where the tone is added and things like that. I'm just going to try and add a little bit of water over the top to just create a different look as an experiment. Now I'm just using water with a brush, and then going to be using the side of the brush to try and create a smoother, kind of more freehand look. So I'm going to start with the top, and I'm going to have quite a lot of water on my brush. I'm hoping to create kind of an aspect of tone here. So you can see this could end up being quite smudgy, but that's actually probably quite nice. You've still got the texture behind, and using the side of the brush allows me to be a little bit freer with the brush, still create that area of tone. So according to what image you're using, you can kind of create different things, especially if I had a more complete image. So I'm just looking at the photo to add the kind of darker areas, see where those are added and where they kind of flow to as well. So I'm then going to work over this bit here, and I want to be a bit more selective here. So I want to leave that highlight in the centre, and then I'm going to just gently smudge along the kind of eye line here onto the white of the eye to just get that little bit of extra tone in. I'm being quite selective, like leaving paper like without being smudged as well, just to give that little bit of extra interest. I'm going to leave the eyelashes. I'm just going to add a little bit above, but not kind of bring it up to that middle eyelid line so much. Just sweep along with the brush to just get a soft layer there. And you can just pull the ink down as well around the piece. So I have already got some texture on the iris here, but I'm just going to go over certain areas to emphasize them. So we've got the layer of texture from the print, but also building up the texture with the brush as well. And then just finishing off, blending this outside edge inwards as well. And then just finishing off by going over and just smoothing out the pupil, just so that it's got that same kind of look as the rest of the eye. The last bit I'm just going to do is just a sweep on the lash line down onto some of the lashes, but not completely, because I don't want them to look smudgy. I do want them to be quite, but just to blend them into the kind of eye area just a little bit. And we are done. So I've been quite selective about where I've placed it, where I've smudged it, and where I've left normal lines. I've left some areas of white still, but I've still left some of the texture from the monoprint as well. But I think I'm really pleased with that. And it's definitely a technique that you should try. Thank you so much for watching, and have a really great day.